about time. I'm so sorry about all that. I wonder why that is a thing. That's kind of interesting. That it chose to do that. Maybe it did that because yeah, no, that's just curious. Anyways, stream's back. Let's get back in game. I'm so terribly sorry for my clunkiness. It's because if I click it while I'm playing, it closes in a way that I can't open it minimized. It's a whole mess. Okay, yeah, I died, that's right, okay. You know what, I should be willing to kill these guys. I should just reload and actually kill these guys. Because, yeah, they're trying to kill me, so I should try to kill them. The best way to do this is just go around with a silenced pistol and just pick them all off, right? Yeah. So that's the plan. Alright. Camo kind of really sucks right now. I mean, this is not the worst. What's with the leaves on his head all of a sudden? That's funny. Oh, what have I done? No, splitter. That's what I wanted. And then, let's see. Keep it black. Yeah, keep it black for the final fight. Snake's hands right now. Look at him. Gotcha.
Come on, Snake. We made it.
We made it.
Over there. It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay? Promise me!
What a cue.
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic. When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss. Why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again. The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition. And this Cold War? Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century. Somehow I doubt it. Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages, and we soldiers are forced to play along. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy? Is there such a thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada
They'll
desert
reveal that later.
participating in
It's
atomic
like,
testing.
she's holding her, she's,
The name Nevada is derived from Spanish. Covered in snow, white as snow.
childbirth taken away.
And
That
snow
child was
exactly
Ocelot.
what I saw in that
But no
Nevada
one really
desert.
knows, it's funny.
It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend. But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The Sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The sorrow was the father. I gave birth on the field of battle. A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers.
They took him, trained him up, made him codename Adam, and sent him
This is
here
proof that I was
under
once
the
a
guise of Ocelot.
I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I feel content. Snake, commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss...
The scar? Or just like her plan for us to fight each other to the death?
I'll give you 10
Or their weird relationship. There's plenty of things to have that reaction
in 10 minutes,
to.
MiGs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty. Face me. I come.
she's just gonna, yeah, I'm never gonna be able to see the boss. I'm not kidding. Oh, jeez. Where is it? This is the one. Oh. It's because, I actually do know, now I just had to think about it, like, basically, yeah, no, deserved, also, fight's over, you got me, girl. Oh, a new weapon there. She's right about someone has to die because, basically, there's, like, in order for Russia and the States to get along right now, someone needs to take, fucking responsibility for the Davy Crockett incident. So it's like, holy shit. I'm not the time to be struggling with the controls. Oop, there she goes. Yikes! And she does like health damage too. Oh, and she strips the gun. That's what she's been doing. Holy shit. I'm gonna need to spend some time on this fight. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Just like stay far away. You have all your weapons on you. Know that she'll like take and break your weapon. Nope, nope. Jeez. Off the bat. Camera was actually a thing in this fight. I mean, then obviously snow. Snow. Bone fracture. You're fucking breaking my bones, boss. Oh, I'm hungry. Unfortunate tree frogs.
Disgusting. Gross. This is horrible.
Playing video games is my main hobby. Trying to think, there isn't much else that I like doing tabletop video games, or not video games, tabletop gaming as well, not just video games. I like doing D&D and that kind of thing. Yeah, I like computer science. That's another one of my interests. Yeah, I think that's it. Like comic books and anime and manga and all that. Like, I guess I'm a run-of-the-mill otaku, you know. That's right. That's right. Give me those thermal goggles. You're never gonna need the compass. Thermal goggles are probably gonna treat me better. No, not formally. when I was really young, I used to do it kind of like as a hobby, but that was like literally in the 90s. She's coming to dismantle my weapon. Okay. I'm breaking bones. Nope, don't need the suture. Right. Let's see. Shit, I lost her just like that. Sure did. He is the boss after all. Yeah, I play D&D. And D20 games. I like tabletop. Nope, she's coming. She's coming to play rough. Oh boy. Oh shit, she's coming again. She's going way out. Sad. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm curious, but I don't want to be like spilling your public information, or spilling your information all public. Yeah, there's some stuff I'm curious about, I guess. I try not to ask questions of people, right? I figure if they want to tell me, they will. I'm always ready to listen, but I very rarely ask.
It's our only hope.
A patriot? Why are you giving me this?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake. You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it.
Hey, I guess, like, what brought you here? I was playing, like, a bad
There's only
game.
room for one boss.
Like, what are your hobbies? What's your, like, favorite, like, media? Like, I'm a bit of a junkie with media. Oh, that's right. Nice. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be pretty empty. I don't think I've got a lot of viewers. I think like my all-time high is like 12 or something, which is kind of surprising. I mean, I made my chat annoying to interact with, right? You gotta be a follower. You gotta have your phone number like verified. But I did that because like I was just getting a lot of like spam, right? There were people coming in being like, "Oh, I love your stuff. Now like do you want to buy my shitty like AI version of you for your profile pic?" It's like, no, I think the profile pic I have in place like is intentional, right? Like my stuff is janky, but I made it myself, and I would rather, use my own art. Yeah, there are. That's unfortunate. I had to kind of desensitize myself to people being nice, but you're the first person that's like genuinely nice, right? That's nice. That's, there are people like you who are true. Luckily, I'm pretty defensive and wise to like their attempts, right? But yeah, don't you worry about it. Just speaking truth.
Ready to go, Snake? Are you okay? Snake?
Yeah.
I totally in the same way. Yeah, I'm like very suspicious. And just kind of rightfully so. Like I don't know, it is like kind of paranoia, right? But it's also like I have been taken advantage of many times, so it's just like I have to be suspicious.
You could trust me.
And even worse, like I gotta be suspicious of myself. Sometimes I can be kind of, like cold to people. Sometimes I feel like I'm hurting people that are close to me, even if it's like unintentionally, right? Like I find myself in a situation where like, oh, am I taking advantage of this person? Am I like emotionally manipulating them? Like, that's really hard for me. Yeah, this conflict I love because this is the genetic son of the boss, Ocelot, versus the mimetic son of the boss, Snake, right? It's like these are both the boss's legacies. Ocelot's just, he's the child they took from her. But no one, again, like, that's like shadow lore, right? You have to pay attention to the details to pick up on something like that. But I love this fight here. At the end, because it's so, mimetic or genetic, which one is gonna win?
Too heavy.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Not good!
I guess we could talk about those kinds of things in private. But like, yeah, I guess just you name it, right?
I picked up a few new moves. Huh. It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it. Ava!
I don't know, I guess I can say, like, keeping things, like, relatively vague but honest. Like, I'm a survivor of child abuse, so...
What do you say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, it definitely, it was a lifetime ago, right? But I'm still kind of dealing with the consequences. A lot of my, trauma is rooted in all that, so...
What's your name?
Yeah, neglect can be very hard.
No, not that name.
It's a roundabout.
You're not
Kind
a
of.
snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska.
Is Adam?
What's yours?
John.
Very well, John. Plain name. But I won't forget it. Come on!
Okay, which one? Which one do you think I should get?
Pick one up already!
Yeah, he does. Okay, Ocelot, I'm trying to ask Jonah which one they think I should pick.
Lost your nerve. What are you doing? Pick one up
Oh, jeez, I can't change.
already.
Alright.
Pick one.
Is it the same every time? Like,
Lost your nerve.
I thought it was actually, they change it. But,
Doing.
yeah, like, just right gun or left gun. Whichever one gives, like, more context, right? Whichever one gives, a better ending. As far as I remember, it's all the same.
You lost your
I just wanted to kind of get you interacting with the game itself a little bit.
doing.
Ask your opinion on this.
Pick one up already.
Alright, Ocelot. Pull your jets. We're just gonna...
One.
I'm gonna pick... the one... wasn't. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Like, I've beaten this game many times, it's been a long time. So I was like, hey, is there a secret cutscene if you pick the right gun?
Looks like my luck has finally changed. Till we meet again, John.
Ocelot, this is insane what you're doing right here. Yeah, no, it's if you kill him, you would get a game over time paradox, right? Like they make you let Ocelot survive.
We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
Oh no, Migs!
Yeah, I mean, I in private, I'll be more than happy to tell you all the gory details that you can stomach, but here I'll just say, you know, what I have. Because I feel like that's, you know, it's being honest but not oversharing. I have a tendency to overshare, and if I start talking about that kind of stuff on the stream, then it's just gonna get really, really wild.
Shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on. Locked on target. I got tone.
You were great, Eva.
Huh?
Thanks.
Hulk 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Hulk 19, return to base immediately. Do you read me? This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately. Hulk 19, do you copy?
Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
Look! The Migs are turning back! Woo!
Well done, Snake.
The MiG's disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena Base to meet you.
To meet me?
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
Yay!
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
What do you want me to do?
Did you ever think about coming back to
Yeah, I've isolated myself.
I can't go back. I've left
I
America
cut myself
behind.
off from my extended family because they were
Save
just,
this country.
you know,
I didn't do it alone.
we just didn't agree on what was right for me.
And I still owe you a dinner.
And yeah, ever since I lost my job, like
Is that
I don't
part
have
of your
any
mission too?
friends or coworkers or
Or-
anything.
Is it an order?
And like my last relationship ended in like 2013.
Is it an invitation?
I'll take a break after we hit credits, and yeah, you can talk to me on Discord.
I don't take orders from anyone.
I need to do some like downloading update. Like I need to work on archiving my playthrough, anyways. Now that it's effectively complete.
Open your heart and smile for me. You're not the only one afraid to fall in love. Dance with me again and walk this away.
You got played, Snake!
Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden.
Yeah, pretty
This
much.
time around, it was
Except
Eve
for,
who
like,
tempted the snake and
she
got
got the
away with it
philosopher's
with the fruit of
legacy.
knowledge.
But it's funny because like it's supposed to be
Forgive
this
me,
like
Snake.
massive stash of money, but it just doesn't exist. It's just a psyop to draw people out, to draw out like, you know, the black box, the sectors of all the world powers.
Good morning, Snake. I hope you slept well.
Whatever feels right.
Well, I have to apologize.
Definitely, if you have stuff to take care of, don't put it
I wasn't
off.
sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA. I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry. The philosophers still exist in China, too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgan was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The 2 NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men. The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgan, you all believed me. The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy too. I got the film containing the legacy, and also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod. 5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong easing, hydrogen bomb, and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this data, our country will be able to develop its own nukes. We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help. I too am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from...
Oh, sorry, whoa, sorry, yeah, I was just getting drawn away by the cutscene. You were talking.
So it didn't surprise me when you and Volgan couldn't tell the difference. But she knew right from the beginning. She knew because before the war,
like, I'm sorry,
philosopher schools too as an instructor.
Like, weird presentation. Yeah, I'm sorry that you're
She was the only one who knew I was a fake.
That, you know, being around your friends can be a little hard sometimes.
She told me everything.
There we go.
Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy and to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you. But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And you have to live. Snake, listen to me. She didn't betray the United States. No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss. You are a true patriot.
In the army. Someone like him to handle our top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgin inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Volgin's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgin fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the U.S. government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation.
Yeah, the title is pretty hilarious.
So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss. And that one of their own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about it. Not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive. And she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself.
Yeah, right? It's just, here's a secret title that we basically made just for you. But you still gotta do field work.
That was the mission she was given, and she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on. In your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman. But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake. History.
I was just getting super distracted because, like, Eva just said, like, the boss wanted Snake to live as a woman. Like, I know she was saying, like, don't live as a soldier, live as, like, a person. But she just said, like, the boss wanted Snake to live as a woman. And I was, like, laughing internally about it. Snake, she wanted you to transfer. She wanted you to HRT, Snake!
She did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
Thank you, Nightbot. Yeah, I guess, like, a lot of people... No, go ahead! Definitely, I have a broad sense of humor. I wouldn't... Lowbrow, but good. Yeah, I think it's a funny mental image for me. Oh, yes. Probably gonna get muted, right? Like my earlier streams, parts of them are getting partially muted. But we'll see. Yeah. Even if it gets muted, it's a good song. It's a good game. Yeah, it's like they can mute away. I just like. Oh, I like the. Just the. Hey, no, yeah, I'm glad you were here for it. Yeah, I'm glad. Like, this wasn't just me completely playing this game alone. It's nice to play this game with other people. I could have played a bit better at times. Sorry for, like, I don't know, dying a lot or being a bit of a perfectionist in some places, but, yeah, I hope it was enjoyable. I know, like, the cinematics kind of carry Metal Gear. The gameplay sessions aren't too much to look at, but I'm not sure what I should play next. I have, a few things I'm considering. There's, like, some old games that I like a lot, and, yeah, I could pick between those. Not quite sure, though, which one's calling to me the most in this moment. That's wild. I followed a streamer that was like that, where, like, he, had, like, extremely loud alarms that would go off every time someone, like, subbed or whatever. Cool. Yeah, I'll be happy to talk with you on Discord. I gotta do a bunch of, like, editing probably anyways. Sure, I guess. Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah, like my microphone works well enough. Yeah, it is. I am anxious about my voice, but I think like Discord can use my mod too. So thank you, appreciate it. I'm trying to like you know do more vocal training. It's just I need more opportunities to run my mouth, and that's part of why like this channel is important because it gives me an opportunity to do that. Run my mouth, get better at actually speaking for a few months. Oh, sorry. I was just saying. I'm thank you for not being judgmental. I'm kind of probably my own harshest judge in terms of how feminine my voice sounds. I don't know if I'll ever be happy with it, right? Yeah, definitely. I hope, I'll feel comfortable to get rid of it pretty soon. Not soon, but like, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't take a long time, right? What a fucking classic. Yeah, thank you for saying that. There's a lot of things I feel like I'm obligated to follow through with. You know. Oof.
Yes, Grozny Grad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a
I love
trace.
these moments.
I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations.
Cool. Yeah, I'll probably be there. I don't
Yes,
know,
Chief
maybe not
Director,
too
of
long.
course. I'll keep the KGB informed. Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so.
It can be hard to keep up with that sometimes.
States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system. Perhaps it might just come in handy someday. Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. And the secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam.
I did.
Of course, I'm always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
I'm a Jaguar. I saved a lot. I continued a lot. I let off alerts like crazy. I actually killed 91 people? That's a little surprising. Oh, it must have been all at the end, right? A lot of serious injuries. 24 life bars worth of damage. Never used medicine. Captured a lot of animals and ate some stuff and never used a special item. Interesting on the special item. Well, there we go. Just over 14 hours. Pride, baby! We got a Pride camo! Okay. Demo theater. Yeah. Guy Savage. Alright. Complete. Alright. Demo theater. Secret theater. Oh, jeez. How do I get the secret videos? They're all so good.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me. My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
Hornets.
I'm coming home. I have no regrets.
Well, these are all worth unlocking, but... Oh! So sorry if you heard that. You probably did. Hit the mic again. And I just, like... I'm really compulsive with these. I have to get rid of my pips. I gotta make sure I have a clean menu, even if I'm uninstalling a game, right? Just wanna make sure I've yeah, just looked at everything. Oh, this must be something over here, right? Yeah. Okay. Records. Oh, can't. Oh. Yeah, let's see what is up with Jaguar. Less continues. Alert phases a lot. Humans. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm really surprised about that 97. Alright. I'm gonna stop the stream here then. Catch y'all next time.
Smarter guy now, don't lament me. From the cheese-free days of elementary school. Now when I order a pizza, I need the cheese like a mouse. I'm eating blocks round the clock, grab single shingle my house. So when I have a bad day, man, I know what I need. I keep doing what I'm doing, but with extra cheese. Better get a better cheddar, shredder, spread it away. A plate of food or maybe Gouda, man, let's get it today. Have a party with Havarti, mozzarella, and brie. Sitting next to me, man, that's extra cheese. Parmigiana and ricotta, got the cottage cream. Limburger on my burger, feta all on the green. Asiago with Romano, Gorgonzola, and brie. Man, what you getting, G? How about some extra cheese?